Hello everyone, my name is SiC and welcome back to Sid Meier's Civilization 6 Rise and Fall. I don't think I've ever actually played this expansion on a YouTube series before, though I did start a couple of Civilization 6 playthroughs. None of them I kind of finished, but nobody was really watching them, so I'm hoping to change that in the future, because in February there will be a new expansion that I will be looking for, or that I am looking forward to quite a bit. So I just wanted to get back in on it and improve my style of play a little bit, and then we can continue on in the new expansion come February. Anyway, let's jump in the game. We will create a game and let's have a look. I want to be playing, because I am Dutch, as the Dutch civilization under the leadership of Wilhelmina. Now, we get some cool benefits as Wilhelmina. One of our effects is called Radio Oranje, which means that trade routes to our own cities provide +1 loyalty per turn for the starting city. Trade routes to foreign cities or from foreign cities provide us with +1 culture. So this can help us with stabilizing expansions that are closer to other civilizations that might fall under their influence a little bit. That's quite useful. Another ability that we have, or actually this is the ability of Wilhelmina. The Netherlands as a whole has an ability called Grote Rivieren. And it gives us major adjacency bonuses for campuses, theater squares and industrial zones if we build it next to a river. We can also culture bomb adjacent tiles when completing a harbor, so that basically means that when you finish a harbor, all the tiles surrounding it will belong to us as well, when they did not already belong to us to begin with. We have a unique building in the polder. It basically unlocks our builder, or a builder ability to construct the polder, which gives us +1 food, +1 production, and half a bit of housing. We also get +1 food if it is adjacent to another polder improvement. We can get additional production, gold, and food as we advance through the civics and technology tree. So they will become better over time as well. It must be placed on a coast or lake tile adjacent to 3 or more land tiles. Increases movement cost of tile to 3. So land units can move through them. It takes them a little bit more time to do so, I think. But yeah, they're quite cool. We basically can turn sea tiles or lake tiles or something like that. We can turn those into land that we can work for more production, more food than we could do regularly. So that's quite cool. As a unique unit, we get the Zeven Provinciën, the Netherlands' unique Renaissance era unit. It gets +7 combat strength when attacking defensible districts. And what it doesn't say, but I think is true, is it should also give us +5 on 2 statistics as well, which the other frigates of this time do not have. But it doesn't actually tell us that right here. Anyway, we will be playing on Emperor difficulty, because Immortal and Deity, I'm not really on that level, to be honest. King is a bit too easy, I've won that several times, but Emperor strikes a sweet spot for me. The AI will still cheat a little bit as they start with an extra settler, extra warriors and so on. Yeah, it's an interesting one. Alright, now what kind of map do we want to play? We have, of course, continents. We have Fractal, which is a very unpredictable map. Inland Sea, Island Plates, islands ranging in size from small to large, Pangea, one massive landmass with surrounding islands. We have Shuffle, so we don't know what it's going to be. We have 4-leaf clovers, beginning in 4 balanced regions, 6-armed snowflake, and so on. We have Earth, a representation of Earth with resources, terrain, and features reflecting their historic locations. We have True Start, which means that we will generally start in the, in the area of Earth. And I think this could be quite interesting. Archipelago, lots of small islands with a few larger islands. Could be very interesting as well. East Asia, True Start, and we have the same thing for Europe. True Start location Earth. Let's do that. Alright. Advanced setup. Everything will be random. We will be able to go for all the victories. There will be no teams. Alright, let's begin.
From the first stirrings of life beneath water, to the great beasts of the Stone Age, to man taking his first upright steps, you have come far. Now begins your greatest quest. From this early cradle of civilization on towards the stars.
Queen Wilhelmina, you will defend the Netherlands to the last. Turn coastland to farmland with Dutch ingenuity. Your citizens will farm with great efficiency, knowing that they are under the protection of your mighty warships. Above all, trade with everyone you meet. A good deal can turn a foe into a friend, and if not, the money will fund your opposition.
Alright, so Radio Oranje of course refers to the time when the Netherlands was taken by the Germans in World War II, and she had to flee the country, but was still speaking regularly on the radio to all the Dutch citizens. And that was called Radio Oranje. Of course, Oranje is orange, the color of the Dutch royal house. So, yeah. Let's begin this game. Oh wow. Straight off the bat we met France. That is interesting. Alright, so we have the area that should be the Netherlands here. I think this should be England. This should be the Rhine River. This should probably be where Paris starts. So this is a very, very condensed version of this map. It's kind of hard to see, because you know what? I think, you know, France would want to settle here somewhere. I'd like to delay that a little bit by moving my settler over to this tile and settling here on this river, I think. And then we could also probably get the horses in England. We would still get these 2 pairs of wheat. I don't want to settle on the wheat, and I don't want to go across the river, because that will end my turn for the settler, and I cannot make my city. That would be pretty bad. So yeah, our warrior can only really go one way. We'll move him over there. In our city, I don't want to settle on the wheat, but first... map options. We will turn on the yield icons. So, one thing that is not quite good for us is we have a lot of food, but very, very little production. And that is a bit of a shame. We could potentially also settle on the river here, and then we would have these tiles right here, the hill tiles, and that might help with production a little bit. And we would still get the wheat, 2 of them, and if we settle here, we could get, let's see, 1, 2, 3. We could get the wine as well, and from here we would have the horses, and from here 1, 2, 3. We will not get those horses though. And that's a bit of a shame. I'd like to get those horses. They are very good for production. But we have more production over here in the forests. You know what? Let's go down the river here. We don't have to settle on the coast. We can build a harbor later on, and we can culture bomb these areas anyway. So, let's found the city of Amsterdam. As for research, animal husbandry could be good, because that is something we would like to move towards, but we could also go for mining. Mining, of course, will help us create more production on this tile. We will have food here, and I think that would be the best thing to do. Now, when we open the technology tree, mining will lead to masonry, bronze working, and the wheel. However, writing would also be very nice. And for that we would have to go for pottery. And then we could build a granary for more food. We could grow extremely quickly. I think that would be fine for first. So we will go pottery. We'll go writing, because we already have met another civilization that will allow us to go for a campus very quickly. We might build a campus right there for +2. And +2 from this river, potentially. Yeah. Alright, pottery it is. As for production, we want to scout as many things as we can. So we will start construction on a scout. Alright, so we have met France, but we can't... we can talk to her, I think. Yeah, we can. We cannot send a delegation yet. We don't have that kind of money. Can we... Yeah, we'll be too sudden. Alright, so France cannot settle here, I think. They should have to waste a few turns. Probably. Because this would be too close to Amsterdam. Alright, so she went over to the wine. And I can't see what they're up to because these warriors are blocking my way, and I don't want to go in this direction. I just want to see what else is out there. So, oh. Actually, we need to make sure to have a look at what Amsterdam is working. Right, so he's going for food. That is good. Let's lock this down. Because in the beginning, it's better to grow our population quickly so that we can work more tiles more quickly. Yeah, this is the best we can get for food right now. Oh, and we found a tribal village. Excellent. Right, let's go to the next turn. So, it's a very weird shape. Oh shit.
Augusta e Roma imperator Caesar Traianus sum. Quis es? Qua e terra patria vocas.
Right, so we met Rome, which is not great, I think. Oh, and they settled over here. This is Italy, I guess. This is a super small map of... Yeah, super small map. Wow. The thing is, Rome likes people who expand a lot. And since every AI should start with 2 settlers, they will have more cities than me. Which puts me on the back foot already. Which means he will not like me. And it is very likely that he will declare war on me. Right, so we met a new civilization of Rome. We have gifts as they join our civilization. I didn't quite catch what we got though. I think another population. Yeah, we got a second population. Oh, that is fantastic. All right. That's really quick. Cool. So we are working this hill tile right now. 4 turns until we get this tile right there. That's quite okay. Now I wonder. I think we're better off working this tile instead. Probably. Alright, let's go for our next turn. Alright, so they have a lot of warriors. And nobody likes us very much right now. Oh, foreign trade, so we found another continent. And we met Hattusa, and we are the first to do so. That is also really good news, because being the first to meet a city-state means that we get 1 envoy there. And since this is a scientific city-state, we get +2 science in our capital. So that will help us research a little bit quicker. And we found a civic boost for foreign trade because we saw the continent of Asia. Oh, really? Already. They also have a quest for us. They want us to send a trade route. We can very easily do so. So we will probably do that. And when we do, we will get another envoy there. Oh, we found a barbarian. Alright, so let's send a warrior north. We need to deal with this. They saw our city. When they get back to the camp, they will spawn barbarians. That is terrible stuff. Not good. Alright. Alright, so this is where the encampment is. We can intercept this scout, which is fantastic news. Alright, and we have Paris over here somewhere, I guess. Alright, as for production, what do we want to produce now? I think we would want to go for a builder. Alternatively, we could go for a settler, go up here somewhere. And it is in fact recommended. And because, yeah, Rome likes people who expand a lot, I think that is exactly what we should do. Before they start hemming us in as well. And look at that, they have a builder already. Alright, let's attack that guy.
Nos somos Felipe, rey de España y Portugal. Empero, por encima de todo, somos fieles devotos de la única y verdadera religión.
Right. So, we have a religious civilization as well. France likes espionage. She can go many different ways. Rome is a very expansionist civilization. Alright. Writing it is. After that, we will go for mining. In 3 turns, we will have another population. So we are growing that one quite quickly. Quite happy with that. Madrid. And they already have a worker and another settler. Of course, they start with a second settler, so I think that is their second one. But this is a super, super small map. Of course, we are covering most of the entire world, I think. No, oh, this is really small. Oh, we have to be aggressive. Super aggressive. Alright, our warriors should remain there for a bit. So this is Spain, of course. We have France. Amsterdam is almost situated in France, I guess. Italy. Yeah, this should be like Germany, Poland. That is super, super small. That's insanity. Alright, major defeat. We will heal up over here. Right, our scout can go forward, and we have to wait a turn before we can cross the river. We have our third citizen. Let's have a look. Now we are working the hill tile, which is fine, I think. However, it will take 33 turns until we can get another citizen. You know what? Maybe we should work this food tile. Just 6 food. It will help getting a 4th pop out there, I think. Right, let's cross over the river. Yeah, so now it's 16 turns. That halved it, which is really good. Right, we should attack these guys before they spawn anyone. Their scout went back. I want to weaken them a little bit. It seems like Rome is willing to help us out there.
Writing means it is not wisdom, but authority that makes a law.
Right. So, plus 5 unit strength when fighting barbarians comes at a perfect time. And I think we need extra production. I don't want to go for faith, because that's kind of boring to me. But plus 1 production will help with getting our settler out. So I will fortify until healed in the forest there. We will be attacked one more time, which is fine. I think we should also make sure that we go back through Madrid before they close their borders, because we will be stuck on the coast. Now then, mining. And we found the continent of Africa. This is super small. As for a civic, foreign trade, we can send a trader to Hattusa. I think that's very good. Now if you get attacked one more time with the smaller civilizations. Really? Ah, interesting. So normally he likes it when people expand a lot. That's his regular agenda. However, he seems to everybody gets a hidden agenda as well, and this time it seems he likes when he has more. So I don't know, that's weird. But oh, France has lost control of their city. I guess Amsterdam is too close. We need to scout it out. Major victory. Yeah, but we will be wounded and we will get killed by the warrior. So we will continue fortifying until healed. And we will take this encampment later. But this is interesting, because we will exert loyalty pressure on this free city and it will try to join one of us. Now Amsterdam is the closest city, which means that we will probably get control of it. However, we can check. We have loyalty, and because we have not found this city yet, it doesn't really show us what kind of effect we have on it. So we need to scout that out. My scout needs to go right there, and it will go there in 5 turns. That's a little bit shitty, but oh well. Alright, there we go. Now he doesn't like us for expanding slowly. Alright, in 5 turns we will have a settler though, and in a few more turns we might actually get control of this city as well. Now, we could go for a major victory against these guys. These guys will be wiped out by Rome, I guess. So we will take that encampment, and we get a boost for military tradition for doing so. That also gives us +2 era score. And Catherine de Medici has already been defeated, and we didn't even raise a club against her. Alright, so we have Rome sending us a delegation. Ah, crap, we lost a warrior. That sucks. Anyway, we have some money. We need to do some things with that. And I think at this point it would be wise to get a slinger to defend, because we need some defense. It would be really nice to have a builder, but it would take many more turns before we get that. So I think slinger is in order, just so we have some defense. We will fortify inside of the city. Man, I'm bummed. I really did not want to lose my warrior there. That sets us back.
When you find yourself in a hole, quit digging.
Alright, we will fortify right there, or I guess maybe we'll fall back by 1 and fortify on the hill tile. But I really need to scout this. No, I can't. I will go back. If I stand right there, I will get attacked by 2 warriors and I will die. Alright. Research though. What do we want to research? We need to research... what is quick? What is useful to us? Masonry would help out with building a wall. However, animal husbandry leads to archery. We will go and do that. Alright, let's go to the next turn. Alright, in the next turn... Right, Paris. Now we have scouted Paris. On the next turn I will go back. We will have our settler. And yes, we can see by the color it is falling to the orange civilization. Very good. Let's have a look at the loyalty right there. Loyalty to free cities is falling, minus 10 points per turn. Rebellion in 4 turns. City will fall to the Dutch Empire when loyalty reaches 0. So, in 4 turns, this city will belong to us. That is excellent. Crap! No way. That sucks. Alright, so we at least have... yeah, we have our settler. We need to settle somewhere. So Amsterdam will get access to free tiles in this direction. So it would be wise for us to settle like somewhere close to here. So we'd have 1, 2, 3. We would only have the 1 shared tile there. And we can get a luxury right there. So this could be good. Yeah. We'll have to go for it. Meanwhile, a campus would be good. We can get +3 here, +2 there, +3 there. Or +3 here as well, but we don't have the money to buy these tiles. Now, do we want to lose production here? Is the question. We can work another tile for that, so it actually doesn't really matter. But the +3 to science will help us a lot, and it will also give us plus era score as well. So let's have a look. What are you working? Oh, we're working the 2 food tiles. And we should be working... Oh, we have 2, of course, because we lost 1 to the settler. Yeah. Never mind then. In 3 turns, we can work something else. Oh, crap. Ah, Rome, you bastard. And he immediately gets a road there as well. Alright. We will leave this warrior be. Ah, that sucks. Alright, so we can settle over here. We'll have to deal with Rome at some other time. Unfortunately. Amsterdam is losing loyalty. If loyalty reaches 0, it could break from our control. Because Ostia is close, I guess. Rebellion in 52 turns though. So we have a lot of time. We can adjust. But yeah, we have way too many. Right, let's cross the river there, and I guess we'll have to settle, I guess. Not really wanting to. I wanted to have this position right there, but that is not happening today.
If there are no dogs in heaven.
But hey, we can keep our free city. We will keep that one. That gives us +2 era score, so that is really good. Paris is ours. And of course we can settle this city right there as well. And now we can get sailing as a boost. Right, we'll get our stinger inside. Ah, that's better. Right, let us start working. Yeah, because loyalty is falling. We should go for a monument, which will provide us with +1 loyalty. I think we need to consolidate, and we should build a monument here as well. Now it's 175 turns, because we have another city, and we have that city right there. This should be fine. As for research, we don't really have to improve any fish tiles right now. We could go for archery. Help us with the defense, because I have a feeling Rome will go and attack us at some point in the future. Now, Nijmegen. What do we want to work here? I think this one is at full loyalty. It isn't really being influenced by anything, I think. We should probably go for a warrior, because we need to keep up with that. Alright, next turn. Uh-oh. I will look elsewhere in the future, yes. We will not be expanding for a little while to come, but look. We have legions coming our way. Well, not legions, but we have the Roman warriors coming our way. They're probably going for Amsterdam, but I'm not entirely sure. We have barbarians approaching as well. Now, actually, what is Paris working? The farm. That is good news. We will get another worker pretty soon. We have free citizens again in here. We're still working the food tiles. Maybe the production will help a little bit more. And as for Nijmegen... No. Nijmegen. We're working this tile right there. No. Let's work the wheat for now. Until we can get the horses, then we will work the horses. Ah, here we go. Right, a boost to archery. In 3 turns we will be able to make archers. We have 64 gold. What can we buy? Not much. Nothing, in fact. That kind of sucks. Amsterdam. I think we need to switch production for a moment. We need to build a slinger to help with defense. He's very friendly. We can try to declare a friendship. And I think... Casus Belli... Yeah, there's still no penalty to declaring war though, so he can do so with impunity. Rebellion in 19 turns, yeah.
That's the positive aspect of trade, I suppose. The world gets stirred up together.
Right. We will keep our slinger in Nijmegen. An unmet city-state has been defeated. An increased trade route capacity, so we can now have a trader, which is good. Choose a civic. We're falling behind a little bit, I don't like that. Let's go for craftsmanship in the meantime. We really need a builder as well. But I'm not happy with this, not one bit. But now that we are declared friends, maybe he's less eager to attack us.
Become confused while your arrow is on its way to the target.
Right. Early Empire, we are now going for an archer. Takes more time, which is unfortunate. But we need it, so we will do it. Meantime, probably a wheel, because all the cities are on a river, so we can get a benefit from the watermill, and we have a lot of wheat, so we will get extra food for the wheat from the watermill, as well as 1 food and production in the city itself. Amsterdam is still losing loyalty, but not anymore. We're getting full loyalty in 8 turns. A rebellion in 66 turns in Paris. Right. All that is fine. Right, I think... I don't know what these guys are up to, actually. Let's continue on until the next turn. I think declaring friendship might have averted this attack. And he's expanding again. Holy shit. That's really bad. Alright, we'll have some more army units soon. Let's go for the next turn. Right. Meanwhile, we should probably... 1250... Yeah, we should probably finish the trader. Or the campus, I mean. And we will garrison the archer. And we will get a warrior to go to Paris pretty soon. Now, can we buy anything? No. A builder at 200 gold. That will take a little while longer. But we will start, or we will need to start training up something pretty soon. Right, let's get a warrior to go over to Paris. Meanwhile, in Nijmegen, we should most definitely be building a builder first. The trader is really good as well for the extra money. We need it soon. But I also really need to improve some tiles here. Alright, and here we go. We found a scout. And we can attack him. For free. Next turn. Antium, right over there. We really need to start doing something about that pretty soon. Alright, cool. So, walking the quads and lingering outside classrooms of the campus near Amsterdam, you can hear scholars debate the ideas that will change the world. We have made a starting adjacency bonus of 3 for science for our campus. That gives us +3 era score. That is really, really good. Right, progress towards state workforce has advanced considerably. Scout is gone. We could upgrade to an archer for 45 gold. That's not a lot, so we will definitely be doing that. Because that is powerful. Then, a trader, I think. We can use this builder to make a farm here. We'll make those 2 into farms. That will be the end of that trader right there. Meanwhile, Paris has another citizen. And they're working the wine. And I'm actually fine with that. Yeah. That is fine. Right, so I have 3 cities. Rome has 3 cities. Spain has 1, maybe? Maybe more on Africa that I don't know of. We need more amenities. So at some point on the next turn we need to research irrigation. But we've been playing for a little while already, so that's the end of this video for now. Please leave a like and a comment below if you enjoyed this content and wish to see more. And I'll see you guys for whatever video I do next.